Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Sadia from the last group Color and Tourism as the first speaker. Here I will explain about travel agencies. And for the bus companies, tour companies, food service and airlines will be explained by my partner. Okay, let's start the material. Color in tourism. So what is color in tourism? Color in tourism is a job for the people that working in tourism companies. Travel agencies. In travel agencies, consist travel counselor. Travel counselor responsible for plan and selling accommodation and transportation for the customer. If you want to go to trip, you should use travel agencies because you can consult with travel counselor about your planning, what you want to go, about your transportation and accommodation. So it will help you to make your trip more easier and fun. And the second one is determine the destination, type of transportation, date, cost, and accommodation. The travel counselor will be determined about your destination, choosing your transportation, date, cost, and accommodation that you need on the trip. And the last is the travel counselor will be explain for you about the planning, schedule, and sell the tour packages also. Okay, the next material is advertising manager. The first is work with the department head and staff. And the second one is gather and organize information to plan advertising campaigns. As advertising manager must know that what is the happening issue about traveling in the public. So the promotion will be accepted by society because suitable with their need. And the third is negotiate advertising contract. As advertising manager, must do negotiate with advertising agencies such as length of contract, setting payment term, and other. And the fourth is inspect layouts which are planned for an advertisement. Advertisement manager making a deal with advertisement agencies about the advertisement layout, such as placing of the advertising in city center or in beside mall and etc. And the next is develop pricing strategies. Usually, the society more attention to the price that promoted, such as in the banner says promo, only, sell, and other. And the next is meet with client to provide marketing or technical advice. Advertising manager meet with the client to provide advice about marketing or technical. And the next is direct the hearing of advertising, promotion, marketing staff, and oversee their daily activity. And the last is plan the advertising, including which media such as television, print, radio, and online. Okay, enough for me. Thank you for your attention. The next material will be explained by my partner.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Fitriani. I will explain about tour companies. Tour companies is an organization, firm, or company that prepare all kinds of needs and then combines all the tour needs into a tour package, starting from the type of vehicle to be used, the level of the hotel to be used, the place to eat, and which tourist destination to visit, all are responsibility of the tour companies. Uh, there are the jobs that include in tour companies such as tour planner. Tour planner is a person who draws travel plans in it already, including tourism components that are arranged as attractive as possible and ready for marketing. Tour planner is very important part of travel agency. Tour planner will provide information on superior destination in tourist destination areas, create attractive tour package, and provide maximum service to tourists. And the next is special function of tour planner. The first is travel agency as an intermediary. The second is travel agency as business entity that plans and organizes tourists at its own responsibility and risks. And then the last, a travel agency as an organizer, namely is activating its business. It actively cooperates with other companies both at home and board. The facilities that are owned are used merchandise. And the next is the scope of business activities in tour planner. That are, the first is create, sell, and organize tour package. And then second is taking care of individual or group transportation service that it manages. And then third is serving reservation for accommodation, restaurant, and other tourist facilities. And then the fourth is taking care of travel document. And then five is organizing travel guides for tours. And then the last is serving the convention. And the next is tour manager. Tour manager is responsible for organizing, planning, and conducting long distance expedition travel and tour for group or individuals. Uh, they also manage the schedule of the travel group and look after their finance. The position of a tour manager is none other than representing the interests of the public travel agency who appoints and trusts. They make sure that the travel runs smoothly from venue to venue without any issue. These professionals are required to confirm reservation and show times and deal with venue managers, ticket agents, and promoters. In tour manager, usually many the tasks there are. The first is leading and managing group trips of tourists, and then the second is provide the necessary instruction and explanation regarding the tasks that will be faced by tour guide and driver. And then the third is helping the tour guide if there are obstacles, especially during the ongoing tourist trip. And then the fourth is always present or be with group both arriving or and departing. And then the fifth is assist and provide advice to the tour section in helping to arrange quality tour package. And foresting good working relationship with colleagues and partner necessary for the smoothing running and of their duties. And then the last is give a report on the implementation of the tour after completing the task to the direct leadership or the tour manager. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irfan Kurniawan. I'm the third speaker from last group, and I want to tell you about food services. Food services is a term used for companies engaged in food services for people who need them. This business can take various forms according of the services provided. People often interpret the term food services as a restaurant, but food service also operate as a cafe, catering, canteen, and etc. Food services has important roles in tourism industry. A unique food service can popularize in travel destination and attract tourism from other countries. And I'm gonna mention two jobs that includes in food services. There are a bartender and executive chef. The first is bartender. Bartender is a person who is an expert in making mixed drinks. Bartender usually perform many tasks such as make drinks according orders, carry out opening and closing bar, and understand and master knowledge about drinks, and responsible for cleanliness at a bar. And the second is executive chef. Executive chef is a supreme leader in the kitchen who has full authority in a restaurant or hotel or hotels. Executive chef has many works such as checking the list of orders, typing menus or making menus to be sold, and create an annual budget for preparing ingredients for sales.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Aana Finat Soliha. I will explain about bus companies' job in career tourism. Actually, bus companies is a public utility providing local transportation. And there are some jobs in a bus companies. First is ticket agent. Ticket agent is someone who sells ticket. Ticket agent must have skill related to serving and selling to customers. Ticket agent must be ready to work in noisy situation, and also ticket agent must be able to respond and provide solution to passengers in a positive attitude if there are any factors that affect the departure schedule, because the ability to be keep calm is a key when dealing with the difficult passengers. And there are some job description for ticket agent. First is plan route and computer ticket codes using schedule, red books, and computer terminals. Second is ensure that seats or space is available. Third is answer inquiries regarding bus schedule and accommodations. And then might check baggage and direct passengers to designated concourse or track for loading. The next might make public address announcements of arrival and departure. And the last is my sales travel insurance. And then the second job in the bus companies is, of course, bus drivers. Bus drivers is a person who drive buses professional. They often drop off and pick up passengers on a predetermined route schedule and then transport people between various places including work, school, and shopping centers and across state and national borders. Some of them drive in irregular routes and others transport passengers on chartered trips or sightseeing tours. And there are what the bus drivers typically do are: first, pick up and drop off passengers at the designated location. The second is follow up and a planned route according to a time schedule. Third is help disabled passengers get on and off the bus. The next is obey traffic laws and state and federal transit regulations, and then follow the procedures to ensure passengers' safety. And the next, keep passengers informed of possible delays, and then perform basic maintenance like check the bus tires, lights, and oil. The last is keep the bus clean and presentable to the public. Thank you. The next material will be delivered by the next presenter.
Hello, I am Dohani Septia Dewi. I will explain about job or career in airlines. Career in airlines, such as the first is pilot. Pilot is a person who is trying to fly an aircraft. Pilot usually perform the following tasks such as check and ensure all technicalities of the aircraft to be operated or flown in airworthy condition, either after or before the aircraft flies. So, his job is not only to fly the aircraft but also check all the technicalities. And the next task is provide a report to the aircraft technician if there is a problem with the aircraft. And the next task is also provide flight reports and flight plan change to airport authorities as quickly as possible. So when the weather is bad or something else, the flight will be delayed. And as pilot should have a high initiative in solving a problem in flight, such as finding the best solution to the best problem solving. And the second career in airlines is flight attendant or pramugari in bahasa. Flight attendant usually perform the following tasks such as checking safety equipment. Flight attendant need to ensure all flight safety equipment that will be used by passenger and crew members later. Safety equipment such as safety belt, life vest, oxygen mask, and so on. And the tasks of pramugari also check the condition of the food and drink that passengers and crew will provide, and check and ensure that the plane is ready for passenger to enter, and also attractive such as do makeup, tidy, and easy to smile, because it's to provide good service to passengers. Besides pilot and flight attendant, there are also the other jobs in airlines, such as flight engineers, aircraft mechanics, baggage handler, office jobs, clerical positions, and etc.
Thank you.
Besides career in airlines, there is also career in cruise companies such as sales representatives, market researchers, recreation directors, and etc. There is also career in railroads such as traffic analysts, marketing manager, engineers, conductors, and etc. And there is also career in hotel and resorts such as room clerks, reservation clerks, doormen, maintenance workers, laundry workers, and etc. Okay, I think enough for me. The last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.